Iowa's first congressional district covers these 20 southeast counties in our state, has become one of the country's most closely watched congressional races.
And for the third election in a row, Republican incumbent Mariannette Miller Meeks and Democrat Christina Bohannon are on the ballot, but this time they are not alone.
Yeah, you see a third face right there. KCCI Chief Political Reporter Amanda Rooker introduces us to independent Michael Bridgford and why he believes frustration with both parties gives him an opening.
Ben and Stacey, Michael Bridgford says frustration with what he's seeing in Washington convinced him that it was time to run for office. And in a district decided by razor-thin margins in recent elections, he's betting independent voters are ready for another choice.
I think there's an exhaustive majority of Iowans that are really frustrated with a broken two-party system that's just not serving them and not serving the country.
Michael Bridgford is asking voters to try something different. The 41-year-old husband and father grew up on a seventh-generation family farm. Now a small business owner, he's running for Congress as an independent.
The parties are serving the special interests that fund the campaigns. They're serving party bosses. And it's time for normal folks to say enough's enough, and it's time to bring change to Washington.
Bridgford wants congressional reform, term and age limits, congressional stock trading bans, and single-issue bills. He says even a few independents could have the leverage needed to force votes on those issues.
Right now, it's a record-tight margin in the House. It's, Speaker Mike Johnson was elected by 2 votes. Just 1 or 2 independents could have a really outsized impact on day one.
He also wants Congress to tackle the growing gap between what the federal government spends and what it brings in.
We need to start turning the ship in that direction. Otherwise, with the way interest rates are headed and just the burden that's putting on our country, it's just not sustainable.
But Bridgford first has to break through against 2 familiar names. Republican Mariannette Miller Meeks and Democrat Christina Bohannon are facing each other for the 3rd straight election.
This is a 3-time rematch of the same 2 partisan candidates, and I think there are a lot of people that are frustrated and fatigued with that. I think a lot of independent voters think they're the only one. They're by themselves, but we're now the largest group of voters.
Bridgford sees an opening. Now he has to convince voters he's the one to fill it.
You need to have somebody to vote for, not just a lesser of 2 evils option, someone that's running to truly represent you and represent the district to do what's best. And so that's why I'm running.
If elected, Bridgford says he would not caucus with Republicans or Democrats. Instead, he says he wants to help build an independent caucus in Congress.
All right, Amanda, thank you.